Hello, hi everyone. Am I a bit bright? Let me know if I'm a bit bright. I'll turn the light down. I think I might be. 1 second. Let's try that. Is that better? Is that better? I think it's better. So, hi everyone. How are you all? Let's see who's here. Okay. Hi, Grainy, darling, and thank you for the super chat. How are you, my love? Well, it's not been bad. It's such awful weather, so kind of stuck indoors, even though you can't do much anyway, but kind of compounds it, doesn't it? What's the weather like where you are, Grainy? And Kerry, thank you, darling. Thank you for your donation. How are you? What are you up to? I went for a walk in McDonald's. That sounds lovely. Hi, Anne Douglas. How are you, darling? Yeah, by the summer. We've all got to focus on the summer, which won't be long. So around the corner. All in the chair. Well, actually, I'll have you know, Kerry, that I have borrowed Shaban's chair. So no squeaking this evening. There you go. Oh, and it's so comfortable. He's got a very posh chair, Shaban. Holiday, hi. And if you'd like a question, holler. I will put a link in the comments. If not, you can use Super Chat. Dylan, hello, darling. How are you? What are you up to over there in the US of A? Gales and bucketing rain. You didn't have any snow then? We've had heaps of snow. Barbara Evans, hello. How are you? Are you keeping warm, Barbara? Oh, that sounds exciting, Dylan. Stella, hello. Welcome. Okay, I think I've said hello to everyone. So, yeah, it's a quiet evening this evening. As you said, I expect a lot of people are maybe having a romantic meal. I don't know. But happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Now, is Valentine's Day all around the world, or is it just us? I can't remember. Does anyone know? Do you have Valentine's Day over there today, Dylan, or is it an English thing or British thing? I think it's all over the world, yeah? You wish you could find someone special, Stella. Well, of course, you found someone special already because you're special. Remember that. And of course, it's not just been Valentine's Day. Let's just get that link for is it Holocaust? Don't know if you can use the super chat, Holla, but here's the link if not for PayPal. Thank you, Barbara Evans. Thank you, my love. Have you been up? What have you been up to lately? What have you been up to today? Have you treated yourself, Barbara? Has anyone else treated themselves today? That's if you haven't had anyone treating you, of course. Michelle, hello, my love. Thank you, Michelle. I thought I'd dig out a nice blouse for a change. The trouble with lockdown is, I don't know. You end up wearing the same old stuff, don't you? But yeah. And of course, I chose red because of Valentine's Day, and it's also the lunar New Year, isn't it? The Chinese New Year, which goes on for 16 days, as far as I know. Oh, cheers to you then, Anne. Oh, that's good, Barbara. Well, I haven't got any tonight, but I've got some herbal tea, but cheers in my love cup. Oh, Granny, that's nice. What did he make you? What did he make you? I'm not sure how old he is, so nice when they do that. I can't remember the last time I had breakfast in bed. But anyway, it is Chinese New Year as well, and it's the year of the ox. Do we have any oxes here this evening? A fry up and a cuppa. He's 17. Oh, sounds lovely. Yeah, do we have any oxes? Do you know who you are, what you are in the Chinese horoscope? I'm a dragon. Does anyone know what they are? Oh, you're a dragon, Barbara. How lovely. Anne doesn't know. Dylan's a dragon as well. So there's 3 of us. Wow. Granny's a dog. Stella's a pig. Yeah, so anyone else? Do they know? Because Western astrology does convert the Chinese signs into our signs. So, for example, dragons, myself, Dylan, Barbara, is the month of April. It's the Aries sign in Western astrology. So, for those of you who are dragon, you can imagine dragons are similar to the sign of Aries. I am an Aries, so I'm a double Aries. But so yeah, you will have that. If you don't know what a dragon is like, then just think about the sign of Aries. Who else do we have here? Stella's a pig, which converts to Scorpio, the sign of Scorpio. Claire's a tiger. Ooh, tiger converts to the sign of Aquarius. 5th of January. Well, I won't ask you your year, Anne, but you need to go on Google and check the year. The 5th of January is likely to be coming toward the end of it because the Chinese New Year, of course, starts usually in February, sometime in February. So you'll be coming towards the end of a certain sign. Kerry's a horse, which is Gemini. If you didn't know this, then have a think about it, because you'll probably realise that you have those traits. And thank you for your donation, Michelle. You're not a tiger. What do you mean you're... I know you're a Pisces, but what are you in Chinese? Monkey. Okay. So, Anne, you are... That's a sign of Leo. That converts to Leo. So it's got the energy of Leo, the characteristics of Leo. Just noticed some powerful energy coming off of the candle this evening. That's lovely, isn't it? I don't know if anyone can make out a shape because I'm looking at it from a different angle here, but behind me on my left, you thought you were a tiger. Have a look it up, Claire. Okay, right. We'll pick that back up again then when it's your turn, darling. Have a lovely shower. So monkey, yeah, Leo. So yeah, I mean, monkeys, they're fun. They're full of fun. Just imagine the monkey, what they're like. They're full of devilment and, you know, cheeky monkeys. So you probably have a cheeky way about you, very energetic and yeah, not shy. They're not shy, the monkeys. Oh, that's good, Kerry. Michelle's husband is a rat. That's Sagittarius. And the rats are very, they're very charismatic, very intelligent, very charming. They're normally pretty good with money. Thank you, Claire, for your donation, my love. They're normally pretty good with money, and they tend to sort of squirrel, because the rat is, you know, the squirrel is a tree rat, isn't it? And the rat in Chinese astrology tends to be similar in the sense that just as the squirrel hides their nuts in different places, rats tend to do that with money. So he's probably got little bits and bobs here, you know, sort of jars of change or that type of thing. And he's Sagittarius, so he's a double Sag. Freedom loving, very freedom loving, I imagine. Yeah, they're amazing at that, but very charismatic. And Kerry's Gaz is a dog. The dog, and I think Grainy, you said you're a dog. Interestingly, Grainy, I'm pretty sure you're Cancer. So the dog. Oh, a minute. Dog. No, dog is Libra. I know in Western astrology you're Cancer, aren't you? Yeah, no, the dog is Libra. And they're very, very loyal. The dog, very loyal. In the Chinese horoscope and in real life, if you think of what a dog is like, you know, very loyal people. Oh, is that what you're getting at? Orange, lemon and white off the candle. That's interesting. Thank you. So who else have we got here? The tiger. You think of a tiger. A tiger can be quite fierce, can't they? Quite fierce. They're fearless, the tiger. So if anyone here, such as Claire, is a tiger, they tend to be fearless creatures, fearless people, quite go-getting. You wouldn't want to cross a tiger. You imagine crossing a tiger in real life, you know. It's a similar thing, really. Yeah, they do, Michelle. Well, they do and they don't. If you convert them, when we convert them from you know, in the West, that's how they're converted. Because, for example, you know, you can, and Chinese astrology extends to the month as well. So whatever month you're, if you're a tiger, hi Wolfie, my love. If you're a tiger but born in the month of the dragon, let's say April, you'll have that dragon influence. You know, just like we have our star sign and we have the moon and Venus and Mercury, they will, you know, they look at the day, they look at the hour you're born. In a Chinese astrology tends to relate to your purpose in life, whereas with us in Western astrology, it's our midheaven. Yeah, they are, Barbara. So yeah, it really is fascinating, and I do find that Chinese astrology is incredibly spot on because it tends to encompass so many characteristics about a person. And we're in the year of the ox, as I said, in the year of the ox. The ox is an animal. If you think of the ox in the field, the ox is an animal that doesn't budge, you know, unless they want to. It's an animal of strength. It's an energy of strength. And that's what we'll be getting this year, which, boy, do we need. You can expect things to happen quite slowly and methodically now. Things are not going to change overnight as much as we want them to, but it's the ox gets there. They're very steadfast. They get there and they, you know, they don't give up. So that's what this year will bring to the fore. You know, it would be lovely to have things change very quickly back to normal, but you know, it's hardly likely to. And with the energy of the ox, it's going to take its time, but one step at a time they get there. Slow but steady wins the race. So that's what that energy is going to bring, and I feel that's a good energy, because when the ox does something, they put everything into it, and when they do it well. So that's what we want. We want a good outcome. We've come so far. We've come this far with this pandemic, haven't we? With this global pandemic, and now's not the time to try and rush things through. You know, just when things are going well and when we're turning the corner. So I do think that it's a good thing that we've got this energy of the ox. 2021. So happy new year. Happy new year. And as I say, I think it goes on for 16 days for a lot of people. So sorry, for those who celebrate it. How are you, Wolfie? Hope you're well. But anyway, going back to Valentine's Day, I thought we'd start with the crazy sexy love notes, with a little bit of self-care. Okay. So let's do that. Let's draw a card with a message for each of you. Well, let's say, shall we say, 3 cards. If you can choose 1, 2, or 3. Do I have Chinese tarot cards? Not really. Not really. I mean, there is the I Ching that you can use for fortune telling, but I'm not that great at it, so I wouldn't want to. If I was, I would, but yeah, I don't actually have. That would be good. I'd have to look for some. It'd be great to get some Chinese New Year cards, wouldn't it, for next time? I'll keep my eye out, Barbara. Okay, so I'm going to draw 3 cards. Which do you feel drawn to? Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to everyone this evening. What message of love and self-care do you have, please? For cards 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. Ah, this is lovely. Thank you, my love. Are you new here? Thank you, my love. I can't pronounce your name, my darling, so Oh, who was it? Was it? Oh, it's Wolfie. Sorry. I looked at the, yeah, got you, Wolfie. Thank you, darling. All right, okay, thank you. So card 1, be gentle with yourself, everyone. What a beautiful card. Look at that lovely deer. Be gentle with yourself. Take your foot off the gas and don't push yourself so hard. If you need to rest, then take a break. The world won't fall apart if you nap. Renew, dear one. You are a treasure. Be gentle with yourself. So that's card 1. Can you let me know, is the audio working well? Just want to double check. So of course I'm not always aware if it is or not. It should be, hopefully. That's card 1. So card 2 is listen, the beautiful elephants. Thanks, Anne. Are you talking more than you're listening? Do you finish people's sentences sometimes? I think we're all guilty of that. True connection is about how we make people feel and whether or not we're being open and present. Life is communicating with you, dear one. An important message is trying to get through. Let go of your fear of not being heard. You'll get your chance. For now, just listen. So, listen very carefully because they are trying to get a message through to you. And sometimes they can work through people without people being aware of it, you know. So just listen out to, even if it's random people, but there's a message there somewhere that's trying to come through. Card 3 is accept yourself. Those of you drawn to card 3. While there's a time and place for self-improvement, today's focus is on everything that's already great about you. Let go of who you think you should be and fall madly in love with who you are in this moment. When you accept yourself exactly as you are, you shift from living for tomorrow to appreciating today. Accept yourself, sweetheart. Thanks, Kerry. Thanks, Barbara. Glad the audio's okay. So yeah, so number 3 is accept yourself as you are. You are good enough. Okay, so we'll make a start on this evening's readings. So, Grainy, are you there? And thank you for moderating, darling. Who was first, Grainy? I don't know if the chat stopped. Sometimes it does do that. Oh, okay, Grainy. Your laptop's not working. Oh, really? Okay, Claire. Oh, Grainy, anything coming in for love? Okay, my love, let's have a look for you then. Anything coming in for love? Now, I did actually get, because foresaw that it might be, there might be some love questions tonight. I've got the Lovers Oracle out, and I've also got the Romance Angels. Oh, is that upside down? The Romance Angels as well. So we'll have a look at those for you as well. And you want to know if there's anything coming in for you for love. I think a good deck for tonight's energy may be the Ethereal Visions deck. Let's go with that. I do feel it's quite a romantic kind of deck. So, see what's coming in for you, darling. Anything coming in for love? Okay. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Grainy. Is there anything coming in for love for Grainy, please? What does Grainy need to know? Oh, one's literally jumped out. And well, we'll start with that then. You've got the World card. Isn't that beautiful? These cards are so lovely. The World card, Grainy. So we're talking about now a new cycle. You're entering a new cycle, which is perfect. It's the new year. You've got that new year, new beginning energy, new starts to life. And it's time for you to make a new start, to be brave, to be bold, to go out into the world when you can and meet new people, you know, embrace life. But this is all about a new cycle. Let's see what comes next to it to make more sense of it. Okay. Oh, thanks, Kerry. It is a lovely deck. Okay. Right, let's see. Okay. So, love's been a tough journey for you, Grainy. You've got the 9 of Wands here. Life has been a tough journey up to now. You've had many rivers to cross, many steps to take, many battles, and you've had to be tough. But this 9 of Wands is all about you being a survivor in the truest sense of the word. You really are a true survivor. Hi, Kelly all day. Welcome to our live. So yeah, you've got the World and you've got the 9 of Wands. So keep on keeping on is the message here, because you are ready for a new cycle in terms of love. Okay. Now, there seems to have been some sadness, some disappointment. Whether this is recent or something from your past that you're still carrying with you, I do feel you are a very deep, emotional, sensitive soul. And that, you know, when you get hurt, it can take a while. So there are some deep feelings that need to be dealt with. Is this recent or is this from the past? You will know the answer, Grainy. But there, you know, just seems to be a sense of loss that you're carrying. High Priestess, you're very, very intuitive, my dear. Very, very intuitive. And they're urging you to tap into that intuition when it comes to love. You know, if something feels right, move forward with it. And if it doesn't, then move back. Step back. We don't have to keep on moving if something feels off or somebody doesn't feel right in our lives. You know, you can rely on your intuition. 3 of Wands. It's time to move forward. It's time to take the next step in love. I feel you're more than ready. The universe wants you to know that you're more than ready, which is why you've got this 3 of Wands. Here you are looking out into the world, the big old world. Look at that. And you're ready for this new cycle of change. You're ready to embrace love. I feel there's been a lot of sadness, actually, my love, with you. But that in many ways, I feel this pandemic has opened your eyes to what you want in life. You seem to know yourself a bit more now. Two of Swords. It's about facing up to reality of situations and making a decision as to what you want. I feel there is a real need to confront things here. You know, you can't kind of hold back. And I feel also that Spirit want you to know that you're free to do what you want, you know, that you have given so much to your family and now it's your time, and you shouldn't hold back. You're allowed to have a love life. You're allowed to have a new life. You know, another crack, another chance at love. Queen of Cups. This is your energy coming through here. Beautiful Queen of Cups energy. You know, the Queen of Cups is the water sign of Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And this, it's very clear that when you love very deeply. You've got a lot of love to give to the right person, but you're very cautious. You're super cautious. Here again, you've got the Ten of Swords. So it does look as if something has brought you down. You know, that you need to now sort of, how can I say, rebuild your life. Three of Swords. Okay, so something's upset you, Granny, hasn't it? Quite deeply. You know, that's pretty clear. I see. You know, you've got the Lovers card. Nine of Pentacles. And what else do we have? Nine of Swords. I think at the moment that, you know, looking at these cards, as I said, there did seem to be a lot of sadness, disappointment in your cards. And I kind of feel like that speaks for itself, Granny. The Two of Swords is sort of saying it's time to confront the truth behind this. The truth of the matter, because, you know, something hasn't quite turned out how you had hoped, is what I'm getting there with those cards. Let's draw you a Romance Angel card. Pretty intense reading there, Granny, you know. I think in some ways your cards are showing that you sort of, you know, but you don't want to know, if you know what I mean. It's one of those, sometimes difficult, we hide a little bit, don't we, from difficult situations. And let's draw you a card. So you've got free yourself. It's time to take control. So take back control of your life. So it's kind of self-explanatory, really. I feel you're in a bit of a tough situation and maybe holding on to something that isn't really working out how you had hoped. So yeah, Spirit are urging you to take back control now, to realise you are in control of this. You really are. When things aren't going right, we start to lose perspective. We start to see life in a different way. When things are going well, we tend to be more, we feel more in control. But when they're not, we sort of lose that. We start to convince ourselves we're losing power and control, but we're not actually. We've still got that same control. So it's about just facing up to what you know, what your heart, what your intuition is telling you with that High Priestess there, my love. I wish it could have been a more positive. And actually, I'm going to finish with an angel card for you, because that was quite a heavy reading. So let's not leave you with. Let's do your goddess card, darling. Let's do your goddess card, because you are a goddess. That's what you've got to remember. The angels, what message do you have for Granny, please? Okay. So you've got Sieg, the goddess Sieg, and the card is quiet time. Beautiful card. I'll show you again. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate and contemplate. That is so spot on. Thank you, angels. That is so spot on. Okay, Granny. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate and contemplate. New cycle, time for a new cycle. Something needs to change, really. Oh, okay, that was for Granny. Welcome, darling. Quiet time, okay? Quiet time for contemplation. Okay, so... Oh, no question? Can I do the Psychic Tarot then? That's what I tend to do. Let's do the Psychic Tarot then. I generally use these. These are better for general questions. I know you like the... I'll draw one of the ethereal visions as well. I know you like them. Okay, so the first card is light. What a great start. So the light is returning to your life, dear Kerry. The light is returning to your life. And Spirit are also asking you to see this light, to see the positive, to, you know, hold your head up. Try not to be drawn into the negativity that's going on around you. There's so much of it. It's everywhere. We turn the radio on. We buy a newspaper. We go to the shop. We turn the TV on. It's just everywhere. So Spirit are urging you to start to focus away from that negativity and focus toward the light, towards positivity and hope. There are some material and spiritual prosperity coming toward you, which basically relates to what number card is that? It's A6. Yeah. So it relates to something that's coming your way, something good. You know, you've got the light and material spiritual prosperity. So it looks as if there's some kind of reward on its way to you. Could be financial, but could also just as well. Yeah, that's right, actually. Wolfie, well done. So it could be material, but it could also be spiritual as well. Now, this is due to karma. It's like karma points coming back to you, that you've done a lot. You've done a lot of giving, and that's coming back to you, you know, and it's coming back to you, and it's going to lift your mood, lift your energy. That's why you've got this light card. Now you've got to stand your ground, so it's time to stand your ground and be true to yourself, true to your beliefs, and go forward in that way. If there's something that you're certain of, something that you feel you need to be assertive about, then do it. Stand strong and don't give in. Because I feel there is something going on here between you and someone, maybe. A difference of belief, or a difference of opinion or way of doing things. It could be that this comes up in the next week or so. And if it does, then just believe in yourself. Not to get aggressive, but just believe in yourself and stand strong. You know, don't give in just to appease someone. I feel you're the sort of person, when you do believe in something, that's it with you. And I feel there's going to be something coming up, or there may be something going on right now that you know you're right about. And I feel that Spirit are telling you you are right, so stand your ground. Yeah, because triumph, okay, triumph is coming. So they're asking you to be courageous here about something, to be courageous and to take the reins of your life. This is about you. Number 7, yeah, it's like the Chariot card in the traditional tarot. It's about you taking the reins of your life, standing strong. Did you just say that there? Yeah, standing strong and taking the reins of your life, you know, not allowing others to push you in a different direction. You know where you want to go. You know what you want to do with your life. It may be to do with a new path you're thinking of taking, or a path that you're already on, or it's just something here that it's about your life, you in a personal way now, where you're heading and where you want to go. Don't allow yourself to be trapped in fear, and don't allow anyone to put fear into your head. As I said at the start, keep away from negativity, keep away from naysayers. If there's something you want to do, do it, and don't let fear hold you back, okay? Because you're going to be recognized and rewarded. You're going to do well on this path, on this, with regard to this choice, with regard to whatever it is you are aiming for. You're going to do well. I'm seeing some kind of, are you working towards something, an exam, a certificate, something like that. Prosperity begins. It's going to bring opportunity into your life, okay? And or maybe even an opportunity is stepping in here for you to actually expand and go down the road that you've been wanting to. I feel there are certain things you want to do, so opportunities are there. You've already got firm foundations that you've built, and it's a question of building upon those firm foundations. You may need to make some sacrifices. You know, anything worth having doesn't come easy. So you may need to make some sacrifices, but you can see the rainbow here. You know, we have to have the storm before the rainbow. So that's pretty much what they're saying here. Those sacrifices will bring the rainbow that you kind of deserve. Yeah, solitude. Time for you to step back, spend some time by yourself, focusing on the things that you need to focus on. And I was feeling earlier study of some sort. So I feel this book is very symbolic here in your reading. It is about being on your own, in a sense, taking yourself off so you can focus and concentrate. But your destiny is calling you. Your destiny is calling you, my love. Now, and that's a very karmic card as well. That's a card that where the wheel is spinning in your favor. So don't feel as if you can't go after the things that you have either been already have already started or are hoping to start. So let's draw you. Let's do a goddess guidance for you as well. Dear Kerry, you've got a hot flush. Let me see. Got the wrong. Oh, there's the book. Right. The angels, what guidance do you have for dear Kerry, please? What guidance do you have for Kerry? Okay, what have you got here? Okay, you've got the goddess Vesta and the word home. I'll show you the card. I'll just read it for you. Your household situation is improving, either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. Oh, that's interesting. Your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. So if you're not thinking of moving, then this relates to whoever it is that's in your house having a change of mood. That's good. That's good. So someone's been a bit tetchy lately. So that's for the lovely Kerry. Much love to you and happy Valentine's Day. And Granny, can we draw the line at donations now? Thank you. Very welcome, Kerry. So it's Dylan, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Thanks, Granny. He's moved to LA. Okay, Dylan. We're not sure if you're there. We're assuming you're in the shower. So I'm going to not these. I'm going to use the Lightseers Tarot for the question 4. Oh, Kerry, I did mean to cut you from the ethereal visions. Okay, King of Wands, taking charge. Time to take charge, my love. Okay, that's for Kerry. You're very welcome, Kerry. King of Wands energy, taking charge, being assertive. Here we go again. So it's clearly something you want to do. Go for it. Go for it, my dear. So Dylan is here, not in the shower. Okay, this is for you, my love. I'm going to use the Lightseers for you because it's a high energy question. The angels and spirit guides. Well, I'm going to keep that because as a first card, which is good. Wonderful. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we're starting with the Ace of Wands for Dylan. Dylan, the Ace of Wands is all about new starts. Brand new start, passionate new start, powerful new start. Okay, it's an exciting new start opportunity to make a bit of money, to make a bit of cash coming your way. Okay. And you've got some kind of idea coming to you as well about making a bit more money. There's a King of Swords around you. It did it, Dylan? That would make sense with the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, because the Ace of Wands is a new beginning that does happen out of the blue, or an idea. You know, you've got this King of Swords energy around you. So I feel, I know you're Libra, but I feel this is someone else. I don't feel it's your energy. I feel there's someone around you, if not now, coming in. Now, I want to put a card next to it before I say much more. High Priestess. Yeah, you seem to kind of, you've got a very You're very in tune with this person. And they may be helping you in some way, as they have come out next to the Six of Pentacles. They may have a hand in this kind of money-making idea that appears to be happening around you. They've got the Nine of Swords, so you have been quite concerned and worried and anxious. And I want to say, please don't allow these fears to overwhelm you, darling, especially at night time. You know, give yourself plenty of time to wind down at night and you know, not allow things to overwhelm your mind, because you seem to be imagining all sorts of scenarios. I don't feel things are going to be half as tough as you imagine. Okay, a serving job that moved me out here. I've been overwhelmed if I'm doing the right thing by coming back to. Oh, so fast. I wasn't quite sure how to respond to that so fast. Okay, right. Patient, sorry. Especially with serving as well, and oh dear. Okay, made me chuckle now. So Page of Swords. Okay, Page of Swords. Let's see what comes out next to that. The Chariot card. So yeah, this is a new start. It's a new start. The Chariot is all about making a move. It's movement forward, as you can see. You know, you've made that move. You've been brave. You've well done you, because actually, you know, we don't give ourselves enough credit, do we, when we make these moves? And it is, of course, you're worried. It's understandable, but it's also exciting. There's that side as well, and anything is possible. You know, you've hung in there. You've got this Nine of Wands. Oh, are you? Oh, now we know why you're having that shower. Okay. This lovely, gorgeous King of Swords here? I wonder. So Nine of Wands. You know, it's been a tough. Yeah, it's not been easy. It's not been easy. You've had your battles with all this, but you've overcome them, you know, and you've done. I do feel you've done really well. I just feel achievement with you. I feel you've overcome your fears, and you could have so easily just stayed where you were, really, couldn't you? And in a comfort zone, but you're outside, and when we step out of our comfort zone, it's scary. It's not easy. It's hard. Let me see where I am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. 10 of Wands here. Is it Wands? Yeah, 10 of Wands. It's in the ninth position. So we're talking about your hopes and fears. No, you haven't taken on too much is the answer to your hopes and fears. You haven't taken on too much. Sometimes we have to take on a little bit more than we are normally prepared to do in order to progress. Okay, so you are strong enough. You are capable of coping with what you've taken on. Nine of Pentacles, 10th card, which is a good result. The Nine of Pentacles. It relates to you receiving your just rewards. You know, it relates to you getting the chance to enjoy life a bit more, I feel, where you are now. Okay. And it's also asking you to focus on you a little bit. But this is the rewards that you get when you are brave, when you do try, and when you work hard towards something. Let's have a look at, let's draw you. What shall I draw you? I'll draw you a romance angel card, I think. Dylan? Oh, what's this one? Okay, let's shuffle them. Dear angels, any love messages for Dylan, please? May have to go and put a cardigan on in a minute. It's pretty chilly here. Okay. So your card, you've got chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Could that be between you and this guy? Let us know, Dylan. That's a good card. So yeah, sort of lovely, Dylan. Good luck with your date today. I really hope it goes well. I'm just going to grab a card again because I'm absolutely freezing. Okay, just ask Shaban to turn the heating up. Okay, that's better. Okay, so that was for the lovely Dylan. So lovely Barbara now. Hey Sarah, anything you feel drawn to give me? Okay. Oh, thanks, Granny. Right. Well, let me see. For our lovely Barbara. Okay, I'm going to go with the ethereal visions for you, my love. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Barbara. What does Barbara need to know, please? Any messages? Any messages for Barbara? What messages do you have, please? Okay, so what have we got here? The Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles for Barbara. Aren't they beautiful, these cards? The Seven of Pentacles is all about taking a pause, and it relates to looking ahead of you, looking toward the future, planning, building on what you've invested in, looking at the road ahead, looking at your resources, looking at the time that you want to put into something, or the time that you have put into something. You know, this could be, for example, to do with your finances, whether you would like to invest in some way, whether you would like to make some kind of expenditure for your future. It could be a project you want to invest in, something like that. But they're asking you to take stock, Barbara, you know, take stock. No rush is what they're saying. No rush. The number 7 is all about contemplation. And you've got the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands energy. You said you're a dragon. Of course, you could very well be the Queen of Wands. As we do have the Chinese New Year right now, why not be the Queen of Wands? You have, you know, the dragon is a fire sign energy. And dragon ladies can be very bold and very daring. Sometimes a little impulsive. But they kind of know what they want. They're very good at knowing what they want. And with the 7 being next to this Queen of Wands, it's sort of like these cards are kind of saying to you, you know what you want to achieve in life. You've got good ideas. The Queen of Wands is very creative, and there's something creative going on here. But at the same time, don't go rushing in. The cat here represents your intuition. The Queen of Wands is given that cat because they tend to be very intuitive. They make very quick decisions based on their gut instinct. I know I tend to, which is mostly goes in my favour, but sometimes not. But on balance, it generally does. But there are times when we need to sort of slow down and smell the coffee and really think about where we want to put our money, our time, our energy, okay? Three of Cups. So they're urging you here to also, when you're thinking ahead, to think about good times. Plan good times as well as the practical side of things. Think about friendships. You know, you seem to have that, you know, with the Three of Cups there's several people around you, several ladies around you who you really enjoy spending time with. And they may even have some kind of impact on what you're doing going forward. There could be some kind of connection here. I'm not quite sure in what way, but that's how the cards are reading. You've got the Knight of Pentacles here. So again, this is asking you to look toward the future, but the long term. So your cards so far are not about quick fixes. They're not about whatever it is you're thinking of doing. It's something that needs to be done well, I feel. And that's why they're urging you to make sure that you do it in the right way and you tick all the boxes, okay? A Six of Cups. 3, 4. This is a general reading, so lots of things can pop up here. Six of Cups. There appears to be a reconnection between you and someone else. That's good, isn't it? Oh, so we all want this card at the moment, you know, so that's coming up for you in a not too distant future. There's someone you're reconnecting with, which is lovely. And things are obviously going to change, aren't they? Not too far away. But there's a reconnection between you and someone else from the past, or someone you haven't seen for quite a while. Yeah. Two of Pentacles. Okay, this is about juggling and a balance. Juggling maybe two ideas. You may have two particular ideas with regard to this situation that you've been given here to think about. You know, here you are with the two. So we put these together, it just seems as if there's either, you know, two ideas or two situations, or maybe there's two people, but there's two here. There's two sides to look at. Two sides to look at, maybe, before you go moving forward. Perhaps two ways of doing things. Maybe one's more expensive than the other, whether that's in terms of time or resources or whatever. We're talking Pentacles, so it's generally of a practical nature. Page of Cups. What card is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is your card. Page of Cups. You actually do wear your heart on your sleeve. You know, you're very open with your love, I feel. I don't mean you're all soppy and what I mean is people feel your love, and you know, here you're reaching out. I feel you're reaching out to someone who needs your love right now, and you're reaching out to them, you know. May also be here a message for you for self-love as well, because you've got the Empress. But also this could be perhaps your daughter or someone that you're reaching out to, because the Empress is the mother card. We could read this two ways, as I say, you know, reaching out to yourself, self-love. The Empress is about self-love as well, but the Empress is also the card of the mother. So Jess, it could well be you're reaching out to perhaps your daughter or someone. I can't remember if you had more than one child, but you're reaching out. This seems to be coming from motherhood. It seems to be related to you as a mum. Now you've got the Two of Wands here, so it's time to make a decision soon, when you've had time to really think it through, of course. But a decision will need to be made. But Ace of Wands, so it looks as if the Ace of Wands indicates, a sort of creative spark, the beginnings of an idea, planting that first seed. So it looks as if, you're starting off like this, with this decision making, this planning, this thinking ahead, but it results in, that time that you spend thinking about your future will give you the idea that you need, that you're looking for. It's as if you're looking for an idea of how to do something, and this is what's coming, with the Ace. Let's have a look now at, let's get you a Goddess card as well. Okay. The angels and spirit guides, please send your guidance to Barbara. What angel guidance do you have for Barbara, please? Oh, wow, you've got Sieg as well. And I think Rainey got that out of all the cards. And actually, this makes perfect sense for you as well. So you've got the Goddess Sieg, who seems to be very active this evening. Quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate and contemplate. That's that Seven of Pentacles at the start of your reading. Isn't she beautiful? Time to contemplate, meditate. Some quiet time is needed. But it will lead to ideas. It's, you will be rewarded for that. Okay, that's for our lovely Barbara. And happy Valentine's Day to you, my dear. Okay, Michelle. Cards for your lovely daughter. And oh, you're welcome, Barbara. You're welcome, my love. So Michelle wants some cards for her daughter with regard to love and work. Let's see what comes up for you then. Okay. I'm going to go with the, I feel I'm going to go with the Light Seers Tarot. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance for Michelle's daughter, please. What does she need to know with regard to love and work? Is there anything she needs to know, please? Any messages? Okay, well, the Chariot card. Let's see. 9 of Wands. 10 of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. And the Fool. The reason I'm getting all of these out is because it's a sort of general reading, in the sense of no specific question, just what's going on with work. So, has your daughter had difficulties with work? Have there been some difficulties, Michelle, with her work situation? Because she's got the 10 of Wands and the 9 of Wands. So there appears to have been a lot of pressure around her career-wise. She's quite scatty. She seems to have been quite weighed down in terms of career. But she's got the Fool card. Yeah. She's got the Fool card. In a way, I feel she'd like to free herself from where she is. She just seems so bogged down with responsibility. She works too hard sometimes. Okay, yeah, makes perfect sense. Thank you. Can you see there? It's not been easy for her where she is. It's like she wants to escape. Sometimes. Yeah, just go out there and be free of it all, you know. She is studying medical sciences but loves it. That's brilliant. That is brilliant. So is she currently working? Because if she's working as well, then no wonder she's got these two cards here. Is she currently working, Michelle? Because she kind of needs to do things, do a bit less. I feel she's overdoing things. The chat's not moving at all. All right, okay. The chat's okay. The chat's a bit stuck here. Well, I feel that she is constantly busy and maybe needs to take a bit of a slow down a little bit. On the other hand, though, it does appear to be something new coming in for her, and that's the Fool card. She's being very brave about this new start as well. She's got the Chariot. Now studying and setting up a fitness account. Oh, that would make sense. Yeah. Yes, perfect sense with the Fool. So yeah. She's being very brave about it, as I say. Queen of Cups. She knows in her heart, she's following her heart. She knows what she wants to do, but she can be quite impulsive sometimes. And I feel needs to be a little bit more consistent. 5 of Cups. So when you say fitness account, what is a fitness account? She seems to be starting something new, but they're asking her to slow down. Oh, she's Leo. To slow down because she seems to be a bit disappointed about something. This could be to do with love. You said about love. So there appears to have been, is maybe someone around her who's been a little bit, oh, I see. Someone's been a little bit commitment phobic here, or if not commitment phobic, then this Knight of Swords relates to someone in love who has, I feel, in her life been a little bit erratic, and she's still sad from that. She seems to be disappointed. 2 of Swords. So it's about making a decision what she wants to do, you know, facing up to what her heart is telling her. The Wheel of Fortune. So she's got some good luck turning in her favor right now. And the 6 of Pentacles, she's going to get some help. She's going to get some help. Okay, someone's going to step in and help her here, or something is coming. Karma, fate is coming in here and giving her a helping hand. So there seems to be some kind of improvement in her life going forward. She ignored the ex. I'm going to draw a Goddess guidance card now, and I'm going to draw this for you, Michelle. This is for you, my love, because the reading was for your daughter. Okay, then at least you get something too. The angels, please send your loving guidance to Michelle. Okay, you have Sulis, the goddess Sulis, bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake or the ocean, to recharge your batteries. Are you able to do that? Do you live near water? Doesn't have to be the sea, it can be a lake, a river. You need to recharge your batteries. This seems to be where your soul feels good when you're around water. Do you find that water soothes you? I do, personally. I find it incredibly calming. Oh, you live next to the sea, right? Well, that's fantastic. So tomorrow is supposed to be at least 10 degrees in most places. So if you can, get out there and have a walk and go down to the sea. That's for you, my love. Okay, so who is next, please? Happy Valentine's Day, Michelle, and to your daughter. Okay. So it's Claire now. Hi, Claire. How are you, darling? You're welcome, Michelle. Okay, what do I see for you? You don't have a question then, Claire? Should I just do a general? No particular question? I'm fine, darling. You don't have an actual question? Okay, right, so I'm going to use the Psychic Tarot then. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to our lovely Claire. What does she need to know right now, please? What messages do you have for Claire, please? Okay. Okay, Claire. Mental conflict, my love. Well, there's a lot going on up here. Probably a bit too much. You seem to be conflicted. You seem to be over-analysing situations, over-worrying, going from one side to another. The sort of worrying where, you know, well, if I do this, what about that? And if I do that, what about that? What will happen if I do this? What will happen if I do that? So Spirit are urging you to take a deep breath, meditate, step back, do whatever you can to not allow things to overtake you. Fears and worries and anxieties. And I know that's easier said than done, especially right now. Conflict and defeat. So is there something or someone you kind of want to distance yourself from, or have you been through a difficult period? Something or someone you need to get away from, or have got away from, or there's something is disturbing you mentally, playing on your mind. It might be just a difficult person, but you know, sometimes we can have a difficult person in our environment, in our world, who just can really be such a negative, toxic influence on us, you know. But sometimes it's a situation. There appears to be something that is playing on your mind that you need to get a heartache and loss. Okay, so clearly something or someone has upset you. So you've been, I feel you've been quite, things have been quite heavy for you, darling. Looking at these cards, I'm going to say, okay, can you see that? I feel things have been quite heavy for you. Now, sometimes we just have to do some shadow work, and we have to look deep within us to find out why certain things happen to us. You know, and this is deep. This is, some readings are deep, but your cards are bringing you a deep message. That's what Spirit are bringing for you this evening. So there's some sort of soul searching that you need to do here, some real deep soul searching. I often get these deep readings with you, Claire, you know. You must be a very deep person, because Spirit really are advising you here to take a very close look at yourself. Not in a critical way, in a way that helps you to understand yourself better. And then when we understand ourselves better, we change certain behaviours, and we don't attract the things that have been upsetting us anymore. We learn what triggers us and why it triggers us, you know. So you've got some incredible spiritual strength. You are an incredibly strong human being, an incredibly strong woman. Always remember that. And you've come through some difficult times, and I feel especially mentally. There's very much up here for you, I feel. You're also incredibly intuitive. You can rely on that intuition of yours. It's so strong. Look at these two together. This is what gives you that spiritual strength, because when we have solid intuition, that is strength, that's power. You know, follow your heart. Especially when it comes to love, choose wisely. Make sure that you take time whenever it comes to, I mean, whatever we're talking generally now. So we're talking general, in a general sense. Try not to rush into things, you know. It's not always that thing that shines so brightly that is the right thing. Sometimes it's thing that doesn't look so good on the surface, or the person that doesn't seem so good on the surface, you know, the opportunity that doesn't really seem that much, that when we look deeper we find actually is. And then you've got the Power card. This again is a strength card. This is another form of strength that you have. So you can roar like a lion when you want to. You can be very assertive, and the 8 is all about success and determination. You look at this line here, relating to Leo. So you've got that ability, you've got a lot of strength inside of you. Even though you've had these difficulties, or mentally, a mental conflict, mental pain, I feel. The universe wants you to know that there is a whole world out there for you. But I feel that it's time for you to become aware of what you really want from life, what you really want from love. Really do some digging, because you deserve to be happy, Claire. You do deserve to be happy. Rest and rejuvenate. Sometimes you've just got to take the time to be with nature, perhaps, or just spend time by yourself, resting, rejuvenating, finding some inner peace. I feel it's a lot of this reading, I feel, connects with the need for you to find your inner peace. It's time to move on, time to move forward. The past is the past. So these things that you're replaying, it's like you're ruminating on things and replaying things. What is that expression, Saoirse? Don't look back, you're not going there. You're not going that way. That's what's coming to me for you. I know things were painful for you, but it's about drawing good boundaries, digging deep, finding out why you haven't perhaps done that enough in the past. We can all be guilty of that at times, but just finding that out and moving forward in a positive way that works for you toward what you want and need now, with boundaries, healthy boundaries. Let's draw you a lovely goddess card. Very deep reading for you, Claire, tonight. Claire, Saoirse. So we should call you Claire, just so used to dear angels, please send your loving guidance to Claire, please. Who is Claire's goddess this evening? You have got, okay, you've got the goddess. I'm not very good at pronouncing these names of these goddesses, so if I get it wrong, please forgive me. But you've got the goddess Mate or Mart, and the word is fairness. The situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So if there's a situation going on around you, they're letting you know it's going to be handled in a fair and just manner. And yes, I do still do audio readings, my love. At the moment, you can message me through Facebook. I've disabled the actual. You can normally go on to sarahstarot.co.uk in order, as you know, but a little story I tell you. I had to. Okay, darling. Yeah, lovely. Treat yourself. That's right, and we can go a bit deeper then. I had to disable the actual reading part for a while. I'm going to open it up again because I was getting all these French people coming. I've had all these French people coming through to me because there's a French tarot reader on here called Sarah's Tarot, and they seem to be getting me confused with this person. So I had to disable for a while, but hopefully that's sorted itself out now. So yeah. But yeah, just message me on Facebook. So they obviously thought I was that lady. But you can still order, you just need to come through. You can message me through my website, or you can, for anyone that wants a reading, you can message me through my website, sarahstarot.co.uk, or just come through to Facebook, find me on there. All right, Claire. All right, my darling. And happy Valentine's Day to you. Wolfie, hi Ronan, how are you? Happy Valentine's Day. All right, it's Ronan next. Okay, Ronan, how are you? Thank you, Claire. It's been a while since I've done one for you. Always enjoy reading for you, though. Ronan, my love, the chat has stopped. Ah, I can see you've posted earlier. I'd like to know, is there anything coming in for love or any messages in love for me? Oh, okay, Ronan. Let's have a look. I mean, it is Valentine's Day, so why not? So we'll do the Ethereal Visions Tarot. The angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Ronan. Is there anything coming in for love for Ronan, please? Anything coming in for our lovely Ronan, please? In terms of love. Anyone nice coming in for Ronan? Any love messages? Words of love for Ronan. Okay. Okay, 8 of Swords. So, Ronan, the Eight of Swords relates to a feeling of being a little stuck, maybe a little afraid even of going out there into the world, starting a relationship. You know, it can be scary. It can be scary. I feel there may even be some self-esteem issues here with you, darling. And the need for you to realise that you're not as stuck as you tell yourself you are. That you can pull out of your comfort zone. So I'm picking up that you're in a kind of comfort zone and have been for a while. And it can be scary, but you just need to, especially after the year we've all had and are still having. But once things ease up a bit, then it's just putting your toe in the water. Taking that first step toward finding love, you know. Someone did kind of, well, I feel you're scared of your heart being broken here. That's what you're scared of. I feel you have been a bit disappointed by someone in the past, and that sort of made you super cautious now. You seem to be afraid of, can you see how you're looking here at the Three of Swords, the Three Swords through the heart, because, you know, this represents pain. You're scared of this pain. You're scared of getting hurt, quite frankly. So that's why you're holding back. But you're projecting, I feel projecting this fear in such a way that it's stopping you from getting out there and meeting someone, you know. Now, the Magician. You're actually a very clever person. And I feel that you have the ability to be creative, the ability to, you're actually quite charming, Ronan. You've got a lot of charm and charisma. I'm not sure that you're aware of it. And you look how handsome you are. So I do feel this Eight of Swords coming out is telling me that you need to believe in yourself more and have the confidence of the Magician. You know how the Magician can make you believe things, you know, in such a way that if you put your mind to something, you can start to believe it, that good things will happen, that love will come into your life. You've got the Three of Cups. So it's about getting out there into the world, perhaps making friendships first, but getting out there and letting your hair down a little bit, having some fun once you can. Of course, right now we can't, but once you can. Once life starts to return back to normal, once you can be around people and you know, enjoy yourself a bit, they're urging you to go out there into the world and start doing that again. And that's where you may meet somebody. Knight of Pentacles. So, you know, it could be that you meet someone that that's a friend at first, who then perhaps that will then develop into love. You've got the Knight of Pentacles. So this is about you taking your time and not just settling for second best. Taking your time and realizing that all good things come to those who wait, and you deserve someone that's going to make you happy. So setting your sights a little bit higher, maybe. The Knight of Pentacles never gives up. They take their time and they're methodical, but they get there. Now, it could be that this person that comes into your life, it may be that you've known them before, that you already know them, you know, maybe they're a friend. It could be someone that you already know, or it could be that this person is stepping in from a previous life. There could be a karmic connection. Well, there will be a karmic connection between you and this person, you know. So there's going to be this lovely reunion between you and this soulmate of yours coming up in the future. 4 of Cups, but this is your 7th card. This relates to you. So there's more around you, or there's more opportunity around you in terms of love than you're seeing, Ronan. You know, if we walk about, I'm not saying you do literally, but if we walk about with our eyes closed or our head down, we don't see what's in front of us. And that's what the message is here, you know. In this card, yeah, he's got his eyes closed. I don't know if you can see. The cup's there. This cup of love is there, but he's not seeing it because he's got his eyes closed. If he opened his eyes, he'd see there's actually a cup of love, an offer of love being handed to him. So it's about you being open to that. You know, it might be that you're not looking in the right places. You know, so, and if you tell yourself that you'll never find love, you find that. It's as if love isn't there, opportunity isn't there. But once you start, as I said with the magician, once you start, it's mind over matter here. Mind over matter. Once you start convincing yourself that, yes, I will find love, I know there's love there, and hold your head up and open your eyes, you will start to see it. You'll start to see possibilities that you hadn't before with certain people. King of Wands, it's about taking charge, being assertive with yourself and with others. And the Death card, it's letting go and opening new doors. The Death card relates to new chapters and transforming yourself, you know, stepping out of the bubble and time for transformation. Maybe there's certain things you need to change within yourself, you know, so that you can attract the love that you need. Let's draw a Romance Angel card for you. The angels, please send your loving guidance to Ronan with regard to love, please. Okay. Well, that's appropriate. You've got the card Flirt. The chat's moving now. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. You see, that's why you got the 3 of Cups earlier. Is it there? Yeah. That's why you got this card, you see. Being friendly and flirting and letting your hair down a little bit. Lightening up a bit, you know, when you're around potential lovers. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Just be a little bit more flirty. When the opportunity arises, I feel you may be surprised where there is where opportunities of love present themselves. But love doesn't come knocking. We have to sort of make the effort to go out there and put on a smile and show ourselves to the world. Believe in ourselves. I feel you can believe in yourself and realise that actually there is opportunity for love out there. You know, it will come. Okay, so a charm reading for the lovely. Where's my charm? So where is that? Seem to have lost my don't know what I've done with my charm. It's strange. I must have put that somewhere. No, I don't know where it is. Okay, I'm going to have to do your charms on my table. So bear with me a moment, Wolfie. I don't know what I've done with that. It's somewhere. I was tidying up, I suppose. Right. Okay. Let's do these on the table. I think you're the last reading this evening. You're welcome, Ronan. Remember, it's all about believing in yourself and seeing the opportunities. You're missing some opportunities because you've convinced yourself love won't come along, you know, but it will. It's there. It's all around you, really, all these opportunities, once you start getting out into the world again. It's a lot of the time it's about perspective. Okay, so this is for okay, I'll show you them as I do them. So first of all, I'm drawn to the red angel, and your question was charm reading on my divine feminine journey, please. Okay, so you've got the red angel being sent to you. The red angel relates to the archangel Ariel, and it's you know, it's red is for energy. Red is for love as well, at times passion rather than love. Okay, but they're sending you energy, and they're sending you Ariel to protect you, keep you safe. Oh, thank you, Granny. Yeah, please do give the video a like. Divine feminine journey. Yeah. So this is about you finding your divine masculine here, your yin to your yang. You know, finding that divine masculine that completes you. You have the little car with the vehicle telling you that you may need to travel far and wide. Follow your intuition with the moon. Things will become very clear to you. You know, the path will start to open and the path will become clear. Your way ahead will become clear. Number 8, you will achieve success in finding your divine masculine. You have a dollar sign here, so along the way there will be some dollars from heaven, or some pennies from heaven, as we like to say here in England. They're asking you to believe that he will come. He is out there. He's looking for you as much as you are looking for him. The number 2, you see, the two of you will be together, and commitment will come as well. You will build a family. We have the family tree, and a little girl, perhaps. A little girl will be born of this match. And you also have, let me see, they want you to know you are a beautiful soul, dear Wolfie. Okay, you've got the word beautiful. You're a beautiful soul. Now you will have your happy ever after with your divine masculine. And what do we have here? Ah, okay. So we've got the wheel here. The wheel is about direction, that you are heading in the right direction. You are being spun forward along your path, along your divine feminine path, toward finding your divine masculine. The scales relates to decisions and balance and fairness. And the Emperor chair, time to assert yourself, you know, to take control of your destiny. Sometimes we have to, yes, we have to go with it, with our journeys. We have to go with the flow, but at the same time we also have to take some control about where we want to go. Now your divine masculine could be connected with the initial P, so look out for someone with the initial P. You have a very loyal friend who will help you along the way, with the little doggy there. And what else do we have here? And we've got the water bearer. This person could be an Aquarius sign as well. Okay, so that's for Wolfie. Thank you, Wolfie. Okay, so that, I think that's the last reading for today. Is that the last reading for today? The chat seems to be stuck tonight. I don't know what's happening with him. Put his back. Yeah. Okay, you're very welcome, Wolfie. So I'm just going to put these charms away, and then I'm going to draw a few cards just to finish off the evening. Okay, so a little bit of self-love again. I'm going to use the Love Yourself deck. Boy, could we do some self-love. Okay, so we've got the Love Yourself deck. If you can choose card 1, 2 or 3. Okay, dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to everyone as we close off this evening and finish our live. What would you like them to know, please? Okay, card 1. Okay, so you've got lifetime after lifetime. I am a shining spirit, a beautiful light. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely? That's card 1. And then card 2. Every time I meditate or do a visualization for healing, I am connecting with like-minded people all over the world. It's so true. Whenever we meditate, just imagine how many people are meditating at that very same time, you know? And that's for number 2. And then the third card. I do not need to wait until I become perfect before I love myself. Loving myself is the quickest way to create a wonderful life. Isn't that beautiful? Learning to love ourselves, very important. I think that's a lovely note to finish on Valentine's Day, isn't it? So thank you everyone for being here. Thank you, Grainy, so much for your moderating. And I will be back again soon. Take care, everyone, and stay safe. Much love to you all. Bye.